I'm Bridget and I'm here today with Chris, Phyllis, Doreen and Jan. And we're just going to take you through a couple of our yoga asanas that we do. So let's start by sitting up nice and tall, mountain pose. So knees over ankles, shoulders over your hips. Just take those shoulders to your ears and then just let them slide back down, sitting up nice and tall. Okay, let's do a lovely deep breath in, belly breath. Feel that tummy rise as you inhale, then your chest. And then as you exhale, drawing that tummy muscle in gently. Exhaling fully. One more lovely deep breath. Inhaling through the nose. Feel that tummy expand. And then gently drawing it in and up as you're exhaling again through the nose. Okay, so we're going to start a little warm up. So we're just going to start with the shoulders up to our ears, back and down. Just a couple of shoulder rotations here, getting us moving. And then we're going to start with our arms. So let's bring our hands together, prayer position. As you inhale, open up those elbows, feel that stretch across the front of your chest. And then as you exhale, draw the hands together and maybe your chin down to your chest. Inhaling, nice big breath in. Exhaling, rounding and contracting. Just once more. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, coming back up. Just let those hands drop down. Let's do a circle up. Now we're going to keep our right hand up, our left hand is just going to float down to the chair and we're just going to do a couple of lateral bends. So as we inhale, we lift and lengthen. Exhale, just tilting to the side. Inhale, come up. Exhale, tilting to the side. Keep pressing those feet into the mat once more. Exhaling as you tilt over and then a big inhale brings that hand all the way up and around. Left hand up, inhale, lift and lengthen, exhale, flowing to the side. Inhale comes up, exhale over. So we're just doing this gently, just stretching those intercostal muscles between the ribs. And then big inhale brings that all the way down. Right hand on your left knee, left hand just on the chair. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, just a gentle twist to the side. Inhale, coming back to the center. Exhale, twisting. So we're just gently getting into this. As you inhale, think about lifting the crown of the head. Exhale, softening into that twist just a little bit more. And then a big inhale is going to bring you back to the center. Left hand, right knee, just hold the chair. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and then exhale, just twisting, shoulders round. Maybe you're looking over the shoulder. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, twist, just hold it there, breathing. And then gently coming back to the center. So we're going to stretch the spine a little more. So we're going into our cat-cows. So inhale, tilt forward out of the hips, arching the lower back, opening the chest, draw the shoulder blades together as you gently look up. And then as you exhale, you rounding and tucking, chin to your chest, feel the stretch across the back of the shoulders. Two more. Inhale, tilting forward out of the hips, arch the lower spine, feel that lovely stretch. And exhaling, tucking and rounding. And then just once more, inhaling, lifting and lengthening. And exhale, tucking and rounding. And an inhale is going to bring you up. So moving down to our legs, we're just going to start by lifting the right leg and popping it down. And then the left and down. Right and down, left. Let's involve the arms. Right knee, left hand, left leg. So we're now marching on the spot, using those tummy muscles as you bring that knee up. And we're going 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and bring it all the way down. Okay, from here, let's lift that right leg and then we're just going to do football kicks. So we're sitting up nice and tall, stretching that leg out, toes pointing to the ceiling, and bend and stretch and bend. One more, stretch and bend, holding on to it, and then gently circle that knee. Nice and gently, remembering nothing must hurt, and then stop, and then going the other way. So these circles can be as big or as small as is comfortable. And pop that leg down, lifting the left leg, football kicks, toes to the ceiling, and bend and stretch and bend, and just keep breathing, stretch. Last one, stretch it out, bend it, and then circle. So we're loosening up the hips here, gently circling, and then stop, and then gently taking it the other way. So now we're going to move on to our sun salutation. So sitting up nice and tall, let's just take those legs just a little bit further apart so it's easier to fold. So hands together at the heart center. Inhale, take those hands down and bring them all the way up. As we exhale, we're going to tilt forward, coming into our cactus hold. Take a breath in here. As we exhale, hands to knees, and just bow forward, keeping your head in line with your spine. Inhale, you coming halfway up, stretching from the crown of the head to the tip of the tail. And then as you exhale, just fold forward. Keep your hands on your knees for the moment. Let that right hand drop. And then as you inhale, you're gently going to lift that right hand up towards the ceiling, a little bit of a twist. Gently bring it back down. Drop the left hand. Inhale, gently lift that left hand towards the ceiling, gently twisting, bringing it back down. Now pressing into the feet, engaging those tummy muscles. Inhale when you're going to press all the way up. And exhale, bring those hands back down to the heart as that spine grows nice and tall. Once more, inhale, up we go. Exhale, tilting forward into our cactus. Take your breath. Exhale, hands to knees to bow. Inhale, halfway up and stretch. And exhale, fold. Maybe folding just a little bit further down this time. Inhale, twisting and opening to the right. Exhale, brings it down. Inhale, twist and open left. Exhale, brings it down. Pressing into those feet, engage those tummy muscles. All the way up. And exhale, hands back to the heart center. Last one. Inhale, up we go. And we're just going to flow forward into our cactus. Hold it there. Breath in. Exhale, hands to knees. Take your bow. Inhale, halfway up and stretch from the crown to the tail. Keep pressing into those feet. Exhale, just folding forward, maybe a tiny bit more. Inhale, gently twisting and opening to the right. Exhale, brings it down. Inhale, twist and open left. Exhale, down, pressing into those feet. Coming all the way up. Hands back to your heart center. So just take a breath there. Now, moving on, we're just going to take our hands to our knees and gently take those legs out a little bit further. Your toes are facing out in the diagonal. And we are going to do shoulder stretches, and then we're going to do stir the pot. So sitting up nice and tall, breath in. As we exhale, you're going to take your right shoulder towards your left knee. Feel that lovely stretch. Inhale, come up. Left shoulder towards that right knee. Inhale, come up. Just once more on either side. Nice and gently, with that breath just flowing into it. Left shoulder to the right knee. Inhale up. Now, grab hold of your spoon and we're going to stir the pot. So, pressing into the feet, engage the legs, gently move forward, and then you're going to come over to the side. So you're going to move onto your right sit bone, and then you're going to lean back a little bit, moving over to your left sit bone, and stir that pot. So just keep that motion going. Now this can be as big or as small as is comfortable. So when we get to the front, again, when we're tilting forward, we're going to stop here, press into those feet, engage those tummy muscles, and then we're gently going the other way. Over to the left, back, right, and forward. Just letting that flow. All those muscles moving, and bring it back to the center. So from here, we're just going to do a couple of warrior poses. So we're going to keep our right leg exactly where it is, and we're going to stretch that left leg out. And then we're going to turn and face over that right leg. Okay, so keep pressing that left foot into the mat, right foot into the mat. Let those arms float up, and we're in warrior one from here. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're gently going to drop your arms to shoulder height, if that's okay. Otherwise, you can take them a little bit lower if those shoulders don't like it. Stretch those fingers out, wiggle those fingers, turn and look over the right fingers. And then from here, big breath in. As we exhale, drop the left hand, turn the right palm up to the ceiling, and gently take it overhead. That's lovely. So we've come into our reverse warrior here. Inhale brings you all the way up. Stretch those arms out. Breath in. As you exhale, stretch a little bit more to the right. Bend that right elbow, and then you're going to take this left hand up and over into our side angle. Lovely. Inhale, back. Warrior two. Drop those hands, bend, and slide that left foot in. Stretch the right foot out. So we're going to go over to the other side. So arms come up as we gently turn and look over that left knee. Inhale, lift and lengthen here. Exhale, let those hands float down. Take a breath in, wiggle those fingers as you exhale. And then our reverse warrior, we're dropping the right hand, left palms facing up. Breath in as we exhale, taking it up and over. And then inhale is going to bring you back to our warrior two. Stretching to the left as you exhale, bend the left arm, and then take that right arm up and over, feeling that lovely stretch all the way down that right hand side. From here, inhale brings it all the way up. And we're going to slide that foot back in, and we're going to come into our star pose. So arms in cactus. So from here, we're going to stretch our arms out and then bend the elbows. And stretch and bend. Now this time, we're going to stretch both legs out if you can. And bring them back. And stretch. And bend. Last one, stretch. And bend. And just bring them all the way back down. And then we're going to go toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. all the way back to the center. Let's just gently rotate those shoulders. And then slide back in your chair. And we're just going to do a couple of lovely cool down breaths. So hands are resting on your lap. Your shoulders are sliding down away from your ears. Tuck that chin in slightly. And then just bring the attention to the breath. So as you inhale, feel the tummy inflate and rise. Really filling up the lungs. Exhale, just letting the breath slowly flow out. Trying to keep the inhalation and the exhalation the same length. And as you're exhaling, gently drawing that tummy muscle in and up. Just once more. Big breath in, tummy expands, chest expands, collarbones rise. Exhaling, tummy muscle draws in and up, chest softens, collarbone softens. And then gently just coming back to normal, slow breaths. How does that feel?
Fine.
You all right?
Yes.
Okay, good, good, good.